Hello and welcome to my channel Investors Matrix, where I share with you the best investing tips and insights from the world's top investors. Today, I have a very special topic for you: what Michael Burry knows that you don't. The one asset that will make you richer in 2024. You probably know who Michael Burry is, but in case you don't, let me give you a quick introduction. Michael Burry is an American investor, hedge fund manager, and physician. He is best known for being one of the first investors to predict and profit from the subprime mortgage crisis that occurred between 2007 and 2010. He was portrayed by Christian Bale in the movie The Big Short, which was based on the book by Michael Lewis. Michael Burry is not your typical Wall Street investor. He has a unique and contrarian approach to finding undervalued opportunities in the market. He does not follow the crowd or the media hype. He does his own research and analysis, using his deep knowledge of finance, economics, history, and psychology. He looks for stocks or assets that are misunderstood, ignored, or hated by the majority of investors. He then bets big on them, using options, swaps, or other derivatives to amplify his returns. He also manages his risk and portfolio carefully, using diversification, hedging, and stop losses. This is how Michael Burry invests in the market. This is how he finds hidden gems that most investors overlook or dismiss. This is how he beats the market consistently and makes huge profits for himself and his investors. But what is the one stock or asset that Michael Burry is investing in that could make you richer in 2024? What is it and why did he choose it? What are its advantages and disadvantages? What are its growth potential and risks? How much could it return in 2024? Well, I'm going to reveal that to you in the next section. But before I do that, please make sure to hit the like button, share this video with your friends, and subscribe to my channel for more amazing content like this. Alright, let's get started. The one stock or asset that Michael Burry is investing in that could make you richer in 2024. Alright, are you ready for the big reveal? Well, here it is. Bitcoin. Yes, you heard me right. Bitcoin. The cryptocurrency that was created in 2009 by an anonymous person or group using the name Satoshi Nakamoto. The cryptocurrency that is decentralized, peer-to-peer, open source, and censorship-resistant. The cryptocurrency that is powered by blockchain technology, which is a distributed ledger system that records transactions and verifies them using cryptography. The cryptocurrency that has a limited supply of 21 million coins, which are generated through a process called mining. The cryptocurrency that has been called digital gold, digital cash, or digital money by its proponents. Michael Burry is investing in Bitcoin, and not just a little bit, a lot. According to his latest 13 Farads filing with the SEC, Michael Burry's Scion Asset Management had a total of $50 million worth of Bitcoin in its portfolio. This accounted for 46.75% of his portfolio value. This was by far his largest position in his portfolio. This was also a new position for him. So why did Michael Burry invest in Bitcoin? What are his reasons and expectations for this move? How does it fit into his overall strategy? Well, let's try to answer these questions by looking at some of his recent comments and interviews. In an interview with CNBC, Burry said that he was bullish on Bitcoin because he thought that it was undervalued and had a strong catalyst for appreciation. He said that he believed that Bitcoin was the ultimate store of value and hedge against inflation in the world. He said that he liked Bitcoin because it had a limited and predictable supply, a global and decentralized network, a high level of security and privacy, and a growing adoption and acceptance. He said that he expected Bitcoin to increase its value and dominance in the cryptocurrency market and the broader financial system in the future. In a tweet, Burry said that he believed that Bitcoin was the best alternative to fiat currencies and traditional assets in the world. He said that he liked Bitcoin because it had a low correlation with other asset classes, a high liquidity and volatility, a high return potential and risk-reward ratio, and a loyal and passionate community. He said that he expected Bitcoin to outperform other asset classes and generate massive returns for its investors in the long run. In an email to his investors, Burry said that he believed that Bitcoin was the most innovative and disruptive technology in the world. He said that he liked Bitcoin because it had a revolutionary design and functionality, a cutting-edge development and innovation, a visionary leadership and governance, and a positive social and environmental impact. He said that he expected Bitcoin to change the world and create new opportunities and possibilities for its users and developers in the future. These are some of the comments and interviews that Michael Burry has given recently about his investment in Bitcoin. As you can see, He has a clear rationale and expectation for his position. He has done his homework and analysis on Bitcoin. He has found an undervalued opportunity in the market that has a strong catalyst for appreciation. He has also hedged his bet by taking opposite positions in other stocks or assets that he believes are overvalued or have negative catalysts for depreciation. But what are the advantages and disadvantages of investing in Bitcoin? What are its growth potential and risks? How much could it return in 2024? Well, let's try to answer these questions by looking at some of the facts and figures about Bitcoin. According to CoinMarketCap, as of the beginning of 2023, Bitcoin had a market capitalization of $1.2 trillion. It had a price of $64,000 per coin. It had a circulating supply of 18.8 million coins. It had a daily trading volume of $40 billion. According to Statista, as of the beginning of 2023, Bitcoin had over 100 million active users. It had over 13,000 nodes. It had over 700,000 transactions per day. It had over $1 billion in fees per year. According to Glassnode, as of the beginning of 2023, Bitcoin had over 90% of its supply held for more than 1 year. It had over 60% of its supply held by entities with more than 100,000 coins, making it the most whale-dominated cryptocurrency by far. These are some of the facts and figures about Bitcoin. As you can see, Bitcoin has many advantages as an investment option. It has a large and growing market size, a high and stable price level, a limited and predictable supply schedule, a global and decentralized network structure, a high level of security and privacy protection, a growing adoption and acceptance rate, a low correlation with other asset classes, a high liquidity and volatility level, a visionary leadership and governance. These are some of the advantages of investing in Bitcoin. But of course, Bitcoin is not without its disadvantages and risks. Bitcoin is also a very volatile and speculative asset, which means that it can experience huge price swings and fluctuations in a short period of time. Bitcoin is also subject to various challenges and threats, such as regulatory uncertainty, legal disputes, cyber attacks, hacking, theft, fraud, scams, technical glitches, network congestion, scalability issues, environmental concerns, and competition from other cryptocurrencies or technologies. These are some of the disadvantages and risks of investing in Bitcoin. Therefore, investing in Bitcoin is not for everyone. It requires a lot of research, analysis, education, and understanding. It also requires a lot of patience, discipline, courage, and conviction. It also requires a lot of risk management, diversification, hedging, and stop losses. So how much could Bitcoin return in 2024? Well, that's a very difficult question to answer. No one can predict the future price of Bitcoin with certainty or accuracy. There are many factors and variables that could affect the supply and demand of Bitcoin in the market. There are many events and scenarios that could influence the perception and reality of Bitcoin in the world. There are many models and methods that could estimate the value and potential of Bitcoin in the future. But for the sake of this video, let's try to make a simple and conservative projection based on some assumptions and calculations. Let's assume that by the end of 2024, Bitcoin will have a market capitalization of $2 trillion, which is about the same as Apple's market capitalization. This would imply that Bitcoin will have a market share of about 50% in the cryptocurrency market, which is slightly lower than its current market share of about 55%. Let's also assume that by the end of 2024, Bitcoin will have a circulating supply of 19 million coins, which is slightly higher than its current circulating supply of about 18.8 million coins. This would imply that Bitcoin will have a supply growth rate of about 1% per year, which is slightly lower than its current supply growth rate of about 1.8% per year. Based on these assumptions, we can calculate the projected price of Bitcoin by the end of 2024 using this formula. Price equal market capitalization / circulating supply. Price equal $2 trillion / 19 million. Price equal $105,263 per coin. This means that if Bitcoin reaches a market capitalization of $2 trillion and a circulating supply of 19 million coins by the end of 2024, it will have a price of $105,263 per coin. This also means that if Michael Burry holds his position in Bitcoin until the end of 2024, he will have a return of 64% on his investment. This is based on his current position value of $50 million and his projected position value of $82 million by the end of 2024. This is a very impressive return for any investment. But remember, this is just a simple and conservative projection based on some assumptions and calculations. It is not a guarantee or a promise. It is not an advice or a recommendation. It is just an estimation and an illustration. The actual price and return of Bitcoin by the end of 2024 could be higher or lower than this projection. It could be influenced by many factors and variables that are beyond our control or knowledge. It could be affected by many events and scenarios that are unpredictable or unexpected. It could be estimated by many models and methods that are different or better than this one. Therefore, you should not rely on this projection or any other projection for your investment decisions. You should do your own research, analysis, education, and understanding. You should also do your own risk management, diversification, hedging, and stop losses. You should also consult your own financial advisor or professional before making any investment decisions. This is the end of this video. I hope you enjoyed it and learned something from it. I hope you found it informative and interesting. I hope you got some value and insight from it. If you did, please make sure to hit the like button, share this video with your friends, and subscribe to my channel for more amazing content like this. Also, please leave a comment below and let me know what you think about Michael Burry's investment in Bitcoin. Do you agree or disagree with him? Do you think Bitcoin is a good or bad investment? Do you think Bitcoin will make you richer in 2024? Do you have any questions or suggestions for me? I would love to hear from you and interact with you. I would appreciate your feedback and support. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.